We work in obviously quite a privileged environment. We felt like we really wanted to give something back to society. We wanted something quite local to us, a charity that hasn't got a lot of support already. The majority of the Amplifi staff have in some way been touched by cancer, unfortunately. So we all got together and decided that we wanted to have a partnership. So we chose a cancer charity that we could actually fundraise and help.
The UCH Cancer Fund was set up in 2014 to help us raise money so that we could provide things for our patients which the NHS was unable to provide for them.
I think the big thing is when we go over to the centre and we see what it is that the centre is doing, and the fact that it doesn't feel like a normal hospital.
Even things which we would think were essential to provide for patients are becoming difficult. So over the last few years we have set up a cancer academy to try and improve the education of staff and patients. So more patients will survive, more patients will live longer, have a better quality of life, but also the experience they have when they receive their cancer treatment.
I spent some time here at the UCH during part of my treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was 20 years old when I was diagnosed, just on my first year at university. Coming into a familiar place where, you know, staff and nurses, and they make the atmosphere very warm and friendly and tender to your kind of needs and stuff the best they can, really helps to make you feel as if you're not alone on this quite daunting phase of your life. You don't want to be isolated and detached from stuff. You still need to have kind of human contact, and by maintaining that, it helps families and patients have their time here a bit more bearable. When you're waiting the results of your PET scan, that's probably the most anxious time. I mean, you think about anxious times in a human's life, that's got to be one of them, surely. You know, you don't know what that thing's going to say. You know. When you're waiting for that, you know, you're going to get some crazy thoughts going on there.
I guess my scientific brain has always been quite curious, that if you go into a ward, lots of people will be sort of sleepy, unable to focus, and lots of people describe this as a sort of chemo head. And I've slightly questioned that, and the reason I've questioned that is because I've found actually, given the spark of something that will kind of catch their imagination, I can find that people can focus sometimes for hours. So clearly it's not just physical, this has to be about the mind. And I read more and more about boredom as a negative emotional state, and actually this is something that hasn't been recognised in hospitals. A hospital really is a place of waiting. Everyone's either waiting for their treatment, waiting for results. It's very tense for people. I work here as a creative specialist, and I work with patients who are going through treatment, and I encourage them to discover their sort of creative side. I bring along objects and ideas, ways of just sparking the imagination. One lady described it as a holiday for the mind. Oh no, they're for you, they're for you.
The shoulders is full, the shoulders is heavy, there's a lot of things going on. So yeah, having something like this to focus on and kind of like taking you away from your specific journeys that you're on helps you to give you that peace and that sense of being.
We just want to keep basically raising the profile, raising money, helping out as much as we possibly can.
You can't affect the outcome of their treatment or, you know, the bigger things, but you can affect their day-to-day visits to the hospital.
Without that money, the Cancer Academy wouldn't be in existence. So the more money we can raise, the more we can do.
Amplifi, the staff there have directly raised the money for me to be here to do this, and they're making that possible. It brought moments of joy during really difficult times.
Oh yeah. Right, kids, we'll all go at the same time. Yeah, we'll go heads first. Dave, get him one.